Game 2 is just about underway at East High School for the NBA
East
bracket. Team Royal Blue, coached by Jalen Smith, the varsity coach at Alexander, brought them their first sectional title. And Russell Ellis Sr. will be the coach for Black, the freshman coach at Virtus. Starting fives: Owen Gorham, Kaywan Smurf Butler, Caleb Gavin, Max Blackwood, and Brody Pangrazio. And on the other side, it'll be Jordan Bilak, the brother of Jonah Bilak, Shea Hepler, Blake Kynes, Tyrell Grant, and Casey Mazer. Correction on the starting five for Black. Last minute change. Jeremy Quinn and Cooper Hout. Bilak with the ball.
Here's Kynes of Attica. He hits the deck.
Kynes with it again. Shea Hepler.
Rebounded by Jeremy Quinn of East High. Playing at his home court. Smurf with the ball. A little mid-range. That's good for Smurf.
Talked about it last game. Some big names from Lions that are going to help them out in the near future. He's one of them.
Bilak for three is good. Seems like both those Bilak brothers out in Fillmore are good shooters. You always love to see that, as it's Cooper Hout of Wayne with the ball.
Hout to Kaywan Smurf Butler. Smurf going to work on Tyrell Grant. Fouled hard. He'll go to the line. Has the 3 points for Black so far. Makes his free throw. Talked about it last game too. That's something you have to do if you want to win games, and that's make your free throws.
Oh yeah. If you're not shooting at least 90% from the line, you're not going to win a game.
Casey Mazer, Blake Kynes in the paint of Attica, fouled hard.
Hits the deck again.
Seems to be a common theme for Blake Kynes. He'll go to the line for one.
His free throw is good. Gets the lucky roll. Makes it 5-4 Royal Blue.
Let's hope this one is a little more scoring than the last game.
Oh, yeah.
Smurf Butler. Grant guarding him again.
Cooper Hout.
Cooper Hout.
Here comes Bilak. Gets stolen by Caleb Gavin of York. Up to Smurf.
Out to Smurf.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. I've been pretty impressed with that one went in.
Seems to have some pretty crazy moves in his bag.
And he's only going to be a junior.
That's scary. Shea Hepler.
Here's Pangrazio. Up and good. Brother of former youth council member Jake Pangrazio. Now playing basketball over at St. John Fisher University. As Blue gets a reach call.
(6-5) our score, Blake Kynes. Tipped out by Casey Mazer.
That's Cole Hangy right there of Wayland Cohocton, who tipped it out.
Thanks for the correction, Jake.
You're welcome.
You know, sometimes I get these small school kids mixed up because
Yeah.
I used to cover.
Jeremy Quinn off the mark. Rebounded by Blake Kynes.
Cole Angie. Guarded by Caleb Gavin.
Stolen by Cooper Hout. To Jeremy Quinn of Easton. It's good. And that's always good to see Wayne to East, as they normally don't like each other. Good to see that they get along here at camp.
One of the big rivalries in Class A. Keep going back and forth with each other in sectional finals. Cole Hangy.
Oh, yeah. As Hangy gets it to go. He's one of the top guys over at Wayland Cohocton. He's their point guard. I remember watching him play in a Hall of Fame Christmas showcase against, I think it was Elba. And he's a legit scorer.
Yeah, speaking of college coaches, Houghton coach just walked in.
There's Houghton. He is the father of Jordan and
Jonah Bilak.
Yep, that's the Bilak that's the Bilak brothers' dad right there.
No wonder they're so good. That was Smurf Butler who had that last bucket. You know, it's nice to see these kids, even in this NBA East circuit. You know, a lot of the big names in NBA West, but even these kids getting some recognition. Blake Kynes with another bucket.
We always get the best kids at this camp. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, is what they say.
Butler going to work on Grant. Good screen by Pangrazio.
Back to Jeremy Quinn.
Quinn Gavin now. Cole Hangy on him. Blake Kynes.
Stolen by Bilak.
Bilak.
Three-pointer off the mark, rebounded by Hout.
He seems to just pull up from anywhere.
Yeah, he's a guy who could really shoot that ball. And it's Smurf with the lay, and it's good.
He is good. That's 8 points for him. 12 points for his team. Pangrazio and Jeremy Quinn have their other points. Tyrell Grant, pull-up jumper, no good. Cooper Hout of Wayne with the ball in his hand. Butler.
Step back to Quinn, and he draws the foul. He'll go to the line for one.
That's a good move by Butler. Drew a lot of attention. Got the open man.
Oh, yeah. When you have a shifty guard like Smurf, you're going to draw lots of attention. When you run those pick and rolls, you're going to get the roll guy open every single time.
As you mentioned last game, fan favorite in Section 5.
100%. It's hard not to like the kid. And it's Hangy with the ball, screen by Kynes. He shoots the midi off the mark.
Shea Hepler with the steal. Grant. What just happened?
No one even
Cleared
around.
the lane for him. It's Tyrell Grant's first basket. As Smurf Butler
To Pangrazio.
back onto the fan favorite track. That whole Lions team, it's hard to not like.
Oh, yeah, that was a good group this year. Obviously, they had a heartbreak in Binghamton with a 3 at the buzzer. Stephen Labret, who just graduated, had a huge 4-point play with about 10 seconds left to take the lead. And then the team that they were playing, I believe it was Cooperstown, their big man caught the ball at the 3-point line, let it fly, and called game.
One thing that I really remember about this Lions team, sectional finals, J.J. Johnson, off the front of the backboard on the free throw and just slams it down.
Yeah, as it's out for 3 off the mark.
Gavin to Butler. Butler for 3.
But yeah, that JJ play, that was I remember looking around, we're like, what just happened? Because he's a changed man. He's going to play D1 football out in Kansas. Best of luck to him. And it's Hepler with the ball, handing off to Hangy.
A lot of people talk about the basketball talent we have around here. A little bit of football talent, too.
Yeah,
Gavin
people don't
White,
get it. Yeah, Gavin White recently committed to
University of Buffalo.
Yep, we got Messiah Hampton, who'll be playing as a freshman over at Oregon. Got lots of talent in every single sport. Lacrosse. I could talk about it for girls for days. As Kynes
at the buzzer.
Yeah, I could talk for days about the talent with girls lacrosse. Going to play D1, boys lacrosse. Everywhere in Rochester, you're going to have people who can go play.
Got underrated sports around here.
For sure.
11 points in the quarter for Smurf Butler. 19-15 is our score. 6 for Blake Kynes on the other side. It'll now be Max Blackwood and Owen Gorham will be on the court.
And you also get Jack Beers of Hornell, the class of 2030 sharpshooter.
Malachi Williams. And Xavion Little. Round out that 5. Shea Hepler will remain in the game for Blue. He'll be joined by Grady Hemmer, Vincent Joyce, Casey Mazer, and Nolan Peterson.
Let's score him with the ball. Class of 2031 is Gorham over at Bishop Kearney. So they get him for another 4 years.
Mazer. Off the front, Hepler cleans it up. Spin around, basket for Hepler.
And as we see on the court, both Brody Vance and Vincent Joyce, Andover Whitesville teammates, they get to share the court again. That's a team who made it all the way to Buffalo before falling in regionals.
We talked about it last game. Talk about it again. A couple of coaches the 2 Alexander coaches, the ones who very much like the small town talent. As for the 2 Batavia kids, everybody else is from the outskirts of Section 5. You have Attica, Pembroke, Fillmore, Geneseo, Andover, Whitesville, Wayland, Cohocton. 1 early college kid, but besides that, everybody's from the outskirts. So on the other end, Max Blackwood was the one on the free throws.
And it's Vincent Joyce with the ball. He puts it up off the mark, gets his own rebound.
Shea Hepler.
And the foul is going to go on Maxwell Blackwood.
Of Aquinas. Another team with a young core.
Brother of Mason Blackwood, playing down at St. Bonaventure, transferred in from Penn State.
Blackwood now at Aquinas, going into his 2nd year there, the Athena transfer.
And it's Joyce who got fouled, and he'll go to the line for 1. His free throw, no good.
Just rims out. It'll be
Rebounded by Xavier Little of School of the Arts. It'll stay black ball.
Owen Gorham with the ball. Jack Beers. A couple of young kids working together.
Is it just short, but does he get the bounce? They're going to call him out of bounds. It's going down, it's going to be blue ball.
Black, on the other hand, maybe not as much from the outskirts, but they still have some kids who play on the borders of Section 5.
Yep,
Tough bucket.
You got Canisteo, Greenwood, York, 2 kids from York. And you got Lions, but Lions is everywhere, so.
Brody Vance on that bucket.
Here's Missouri. Kicks it for 3. Just short. Rebounded by Hepler.
Jack Beers in the paint.
Malachi Williams for 3. As we see a sub, it's going to be Cole Hangy coming for Shea Hepler.
Now, something that I've seen, I saw it last year, see it at this camp this year. Russell Ellis Sr.'s younger son, like a little mascot.
Oh, yeah, only 10 years old.
Going into 6th grade at Athena.
Hopefully one day he'll be better than his brother Russell.
Going class of 2027 at Athena is Russell Ellis. You know, Greece produces some good talent.
And it's Hagee for 3. Good.
In the face of Max Blackwood.
Cole Hagee of Wayland Cohocton for 3. And it's a 2-point game.
Owen Gorham, another Athena transfer, now at Bishop Kearney. Beers. Nice bucket from Jack Beers.
Hanging again. Kicks it. It's going to stay blue ball. Off of Owen Gorham.
Grady Hemmer turns it over.
Lay off Maxwell Blackwood. Lay is good. Off the rebound.
Clean up in the aisle.
There's another 3. Good. 3-pointer by Brody Vance. Another.
Gorham fumbled by Beers and out of bounds. It'll be blue ball.
Brody Vance on that last 3 is another Andover Whitesville kid.
They came as far as they could for this. Andover Whitesville.
Yeah,
on
that's
the border
a hike.
of Pennsylvania. But that shows their dedication. Want to get themselves out there. As we've been talking a lot about sets of teammates on the same team, especially in this bracket, NBA West.
Good putback by Vincent Joyce. There's Gorham with Joyce on him.
Owen Gorham helped Bishop Kearney win a sectional title. As he turns around and fouls Brody Vance. Gorham
that was a great run by Bishop Kearney this past year.
Coached by Willie Mason, who last year won with Road of Inquiry.
Yep. And he made the move. Bishop Kearney had the opening. He took it. Won another title.
Second coach to ever win back-to-back titles with two different schools. First to do it since 1972. Gorham. It is a miss by
It's going to be Mazer on the run.
Xavier Little.
Good little hezzy off the backboard. No good. Rebounded
by Gorham.
Up to Blackwood. Tipped away by Cole Hangy.
Oh, and Gorham, part of the City Rocks Hope team that just won the East Circuit National Tournament last weekend. Xavier Little is fouled by Vincent Joyce. We're at East High School. 1:31 to go in the first half.
Straight shot by Xavier Little on the free throw, but it's good.
Wide open, Brody Vance.
So we're going to call it goaltending. Brody Vance is going to get the bucket as it's a 1-point game. Blue team is up.
I think we got what we wished for, a little bit of a closer, high-scoring game.
Yeah, I'll take this over any blowout. That's Gorham setting screens for Beers. Beers for three, off the mark. Rebounded by Joyce. Hangy on the break.
Hangy takes it in the paint.
Joyce off the mark. Rebounded by the smallest man on the court, Jack Beers.
Black doesn't have a lot of size, but
They are a very small
has
team.
not really affected them yet. Late game, when shots start going up from anywhere and everywhere, those rebounds will be key, and they'll most likely be the bigger team to come out with that hammer. No good. Xavier Little again. That's what I'm. If they have him on the court, they'll get all the rebounds.
Xavier Little for three. No good. And going to halftime, Team Blue, led by Jalen Smith of Alexander, leads 32-31.
As we head to half, 1-point game. We'll be back shortly. We are back for the second half. 40 seconds until we start it. Xavier Little, Caleb Gavin, Malachi Williams, Cooper Hout, and Brody Pangrazio.
Cooper Hout's one of those guys where he's younger. He's class of 2029. By the time he gets to be a senior, hopefully he'll grow a few inches. He was one of the best players at Wayne for their JV team, averaging over 20 points a game. So he's definitely a threat no matter if he's playing or not.
Jordan Bilek, Brody Vance, Tyrell Grant, Shea Hepler, and Blake Kynes on the court for blue. Hepler will take it down to start the quarter.
Guarded by Pangrazio. Switch now over to Blake Kynes. Up the lay, no good. Rebound, Xavier Little. So bring it up the court. Gets it to Cooper Howe with Blake Kynes on him. See if he takes advantage of this.
Caleb Gavin. Grant. Guarding him.
Xavier Little sidestep air ball.
His teammates don't seem too happy about that.
Another 3 for Vance off the mark, and it's going to be black ball.
I think a big thing too is when you're in a close game like this, don't take shots that are out of your comfort zone or out of your range. Could make for things to be worse for them. Caleb Gavin.
Hout for 3, off the mark. Vance on the run on the fast break. Left-handed layup is good. Put blue team up by 3. And it's Caleb Gavin with the ball of York. Over to Malachi Williams, back to Gavin.
Gavin going to work on Kynes.
And they're going to call the foul on the arm by Blake Kynes of Attica.
Caleb Gavin, another person who was part of that strong York team. One shot for Gavin. Just bounces out.
That's going to be Bialik taking the ball up, guarded by Cooper Hout.
Grant finds Kynes.
Stolen by Little. Stolen right back by Grant. That's an inner RCSD matchup. Early college versus School of the Arts. Grant on the take. Almost gets it to go.
If you did not watch them already, the girls played earlier. So when you're done watching me and Jake here, make sure to go watch those games. Some talented girls across Section 5 in that.
Kynes with the mid-range. A little too much on it. Rebounded by Cooper Hout. He's going to take it. Dish to Little. Back to Cooper Hout. Hout for 3. Off the mark. Xavier Little rebound. He puts it up, and it's good on the putback.
Tough bucket from Xavier Little. Hepler finds Kynes. Grant. Good bucket. Couple of tough buckets on both ends for these teams here. Grant on the floor. Coach is going back and forth here. After Tyrell Grant on the floor in the paint. A little bit of bickering going on here. Is that basket good or no good? Basket by Kynes. Three from Caleb Gavin.
That's
a late call.
Brody Vance hits the deck, but they're going to give him the foul call.
Seems to happen a lot in this game. teams playing a lot more aggressive defense than red and green. 5:25 to play. Little looks like he's going to chuck it up, but just gives it to Gavin.
Little, he wants to shoot that three. Gets it to Hout, pressured by Bialik. Mid-range by Hout, air ball.
Just grazes the net.
It's always a tough one to see.
Yesterday I saw a couple airballed free throws.
That's never good.
Hepler will go to the line.
He
Makes
makes it. That's going to be Gavin bringing the ball up for Black.
2-point game. 4:20 to go.
Screen by Pangrazio for his York teammate. That's now Little come set one.
Gavin just gives it up.
So they're going to call a bump on blue. It's going to remain a black ball underneath as Cooper Hout's going to take it out.
No, I will say for these refs, even though some people may not agree with some of the calls being made, specifically the coaches, they're going both ways. So
as it's Kynes underneath the basket, puts it up and it's good.
Blake Kynes with a good basket. 8 points for him. Now the leader with Brody Vance with 8 apiece. Kynes called to the foul. Blake Kynes been called to the few today. He's playing some aggressive defense.
That's
Caleb Gavin.
Xavier Little for three, long again. It's Vincent Joyce, or Brody Vance, sorry, with the layup, and it's good.
If you look at his teammates, Xavier Little, not too happy with the decisions, specifically Jeremy Quinn.
Caleb Gavin with the ball. Looks like they're calling for a double screen. Back out to Little, to Hout. He goes on Bialik, mid-range, no good, rebounded by Tyrell Grant, and it's going to be a kickball by Caleb Gavin. It's going to remain blue ball. Three-pointer, good by Shea Hepler.
Hepler of Geneseo.
Little again. Fake spin. And gets
one.
the and one to go.
Little up to 5 points. (48-41) is our score.
Grant with the ball, bringing it up, checked by Caleb Gavin of York. And he hits the deck, but Xavier Little doesn't like the call. I think that was the right call, though. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Hit him right from the back.
Looks like he kind of checked him.
Yeah.
Wrong sport.
Passing to Blake Kynes.
No call there. I feel like
Jeremy Quinn is not happy with that. Malachi Williams with the ball with Caleb Gavin. They're calling for another screen by Pangrazio. Caleb Gavin with the lay, no good. Blake Kynes rebound. Stolen by Caleb Gavin. To Pangrazio. To Hout. Hout for three. Short again. Gets his own rebound. Mid-range. No good again. offensive foul on Xavier Little.
He's playing a little shaky right now.
He's got to get his head in the game.
He's the biggest man on this black team, and they need him to use his body here. They need rebounds. They need defense in the paint. That's where most
Vance, deep three.
That's
no
where
good.
most of Blue's points are coming from, is in the paint.
Yep,
So.
they're attacking Little at this point. There's 8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Caleb Gavin for 3. No good. Little put back. Good at the buzzer. Xavier Little of School of the Arts at the buzzer to make it a 50-43 game as they still trail by 7.
7 points for Little. Jake, what are we thinking about this game?
I think Blues in control here. It's going to be tough for them to come back, but you can never count out any team at this camp, especially when you got a Blackwood on your team.
Max Blackwood, Jeremy Quinn, Jack Beers, Owen Gorham, and Smurf Butler are in the game for Black. It's Casey Mazer, Grady Hemmer, Cole Hange.
Rebounded by Grant.
And
Vincent Joyce on the run. Tipped away by Maxwell Blackwood. Will stay blue ball.
Blackwood, a key contributor at Aquinas this year.
Yep. He's got big shoes to fill. His brother Mason, like I said, down at St. Bonaventure, and his older brother was over at U Tampa playing lacrosse.
Very athletic family.
Yep. Maxwell, Mason, and Miles, the 3 big M's. It's Cole Hange with the ball, checked by Jack Beers. Vincent Joyce off the mark.
Jeremy Quinn of... I feel like he tried to dunk that, but...
He wanted to dunk it, I think. His legs might not be ready for it just yet.
These kids are still young.
Yep, as it's Casey Mazer with the ball. Blocked by Quinn.
Quinn playing in his home gym.
Stolen. Up again.
Class of 2029 at East is Quinn.
Maxwell Blackwood coming in off the mark. Rebounded by Vincent Joyce. Tyrell Grant to Missouri. To Grady Hemmer. Off the mark. Rebounded by Joyce. Cole Hange fake step back. Off the mark. Rebounded by Beers.
8:07 to play.
Beers for 3. Good, but they call it a 2. Foot was on the line. That's unfortunate for Beers.
4-point game. That's Beers' first basket. Cole Hange.
And he was lighting it up yesterday in their first game. Hit a couple of threes. As it is off of Vincent Joyce's leg, and it's going down Black ball as they trail by 4 with about 7.5 minutes remaining. Jack Beers for 3, short. Wanted the foul call, didn't get it. In the hands of Cole Hange.
Hange up to Hemmer, fumbles it. Seems to be a little wet down there. They're slipping a lot
very
under
humid.
the basket.
That's what happens when it's 90 plus in a high school gym, as it's Smurf to Jeremy Quinn for the layup. And it's going to be timeout by Coach Jalen Smith of Royal Blue.
Jeremy Quinn is making the impact they looked for in a big in this game.
As they have cut this game down to 2 points, they've come out hot and forced a early timeout in this quarter.
This game could go anywhere. So they break out of the timeout. 7:01 to play. in the fourth quarter. Black versus Royal Blue. These teams will play again tomorrow in different games.
With a chance to meet again on Thursday in our semifinals and championship. And it's Mazer with the ball, guarded by Owen Gordon. To Vincent Joyce, over to Grady Hemmer. Hemmer spins, kicks it to Mazer. Stolen by Oren Gorham. Up for the lay, and it's good. Tie ball game.
Just like that.
Black putting on some pressure now.
Pierce.
Cole Hangy. Stolen by Smurf.
Chased
Smurf
down by
up.
Hemmer.
And it's good. Black takes the lead. First lead of the night for Black. And it's Cole Hangy with the ball. Going right at Beers. This is going to call a foul on Beers. Cole Hangy with the ball. Still guarded by Beers. Class of 2030 over at Canaseo Greenwood. Grady Hemmer shot blocked by
Quinn.
Smurf with the ball on the break. Lays it, it's good. And Black leads by 4.
Just
complete
like
turnaround. Now it's Casey Mazer to Cole Hangy. Hangy driving in, gets the foul.
Check Beers on the foul.
Looks like they're going to call it shooting. It'll be 1 point and a free throw.
As Jake said, Beers, class of 2030 at Canaseo Greenwood, playing under his dad.
Yep. Second youngest player at our camp, behind, of course, Owen Gorham of Bishop Kearney, class of 2031.
And
So Russell Ellis likes
his team.
Yeah, and Russell Ellis likes his young players. As Joyce layup is off. Jeremy Quinn to Smurf. Oh, Jeremy Quinn blocked by Joyce. Stolen by Quinn. Back up. And that's good by Jeremy Quinn. As they look to push it. Maxwell Blackwood with the rebound. Smurf to Beers. To Gorham. And they look to set up and slow things down a little bit. They lead by 5. Quinn with the lay, and it's now a 7-point lead for the Black team.
We could give out as Mazer makes the 3.
And you know, Black coming off of a tough loss yesterday. Some will say that was my fault. Late call at the end of the game. They lost to Team Red as it's Cole Hangy. Up to Hemmer. Oh. Hard fall. Make sure he's okay.
Fouled by Maxwell Blackwood. Hemmer will go to the line for 1. You know, watching the 2 games we've watched today, I think the guy that has made the biggest impact is Jeremy Quinn.
100%.
Some late buckets here. Him and Smurf have worked really well together as the ball is stolen by Brody Vance.
3 is good. Again. Tie ball game.
But Quinn's made some good defensive plays. Big rebounds.
Stolen by Mazer. Layup is good, and they lead by 3. It's going to be a timeout for Coach Ellis. With 2:48 remaining, blue team back up by 3.
So watching this, who do you think's made the biggest impact in either of these games so far?
I think, like you said, Jeremy Quinn just all over him and Blake Kynes, really.
Let's battle the bigs in this game. Might see Might see Jalen Smith make a sub here. Kynes may come in this game. Oh, I was right. Blake Kynes.
Yep, checking back in.
Subs in for Grady Hemmer.
It's Gorham bringing the ball up. It's going to be checked by Brody Vance of Andover Whitesville. Maxwell Blackwood for three. Good.
Swish from Blackwood. Ref tell Jeremy Quinn to get off the court. It's Brody Pangrazio that steps in for him. Looks like he was arguing a call.
And he's got told to get off. And it's Mazer for three. Off the mark, rebounded by Gorham. Gorham bringing the ball up.
Quinn showed a lot of emotion in this game.
Gorham. Blackwood for three. Good.
Again, couple of big threes.
As they're back up by three with 2 minutes remaining. Up. Three ball off the mark. Mazer for three. Off again. Joyce fighting. Smurf with the rebound, and Ellis is telling him to slow it down with 1:45 remaining.
Up three.
That's K1 Butler of Lions with the ball. Jack Beers for three. Good.
Jack Beers.
69-63 with 1:26 remaining.
Vance.
For three. Good as well.
Just going back and forth from the three-point line.
K1 Butler with the ball. Let's see if they got some trapping going on. Blackwood. Beers for three again. Off the mark. Rebound. Pangrazio. Good. 5-point game for Black. As it's Vance with the lay. 1 minute remaining. 3-point game. Black gotta get it in. And it's gonna be a timeout. Timeout for Coach Ellis, his last one.
Something that I've noticed this year is last year we had varsity and JV, but it looked like varsity and JV. It was there were maybe 2 or 3 varsity kids that were in the JV circuit. This year, there's a ton of varsity talent that is on these NBA West teams.
Yep, and that's the one thing we really focused on this year when we were deciding who to invite. We wanted to do more varsity because of how good everyone is now. So we have an NBA East and NBA West. Everyone here played varsity except for a few kids, maybe 3 or 4 guys. Let's go on, bring the ball up the court with 40 seconds remaining. Trapped and stolen ball off of Blake Kynes of Attica.
You can kind of see it in a way as big school, small school kind of bracket. You see a lot of smaller schools, Class A, Class B, Class C teams.
Stolen. That's huge for Blue, as it's going to be Brody Vance with the ball. Down by 3 with 30 seconds remaining. Casey Mazer with the ball to Brody Vance.
Foul call.
We call a foul. One shot and a point, I believe.
For Brody Vance.
Off the mark. Gorham with the rebound. They got a foul now. Smurf, and they're going to call a foul. As K1 Smurf Butler goes to the line. 16 seconds remaining. Up by 3.
This game's been interesting.
It's been a back and forth game. If Black could hold on, that's a great comeback victory. As long as he can nail one of these free throws, looks like they're going to be able to get the win.
This is going to be the icing on the cake right here.
Yep.
Just one needs to go in. Makes it a two bucket game.
He's got ice in his veins right here. Splash. 4-point game. He's got one more at the line to extend it to 5 and basically put this one away.
Nice prediction there.
Oh, yeah. He's going to miss this one, though. All right. Prove me wrong. 5-point game. Mazer got to get up a shot. 3-pointer. Good. 2-point game.
Way downtown.
Got a foul. Oh, Beers all alone. He's going to pull it out. Up to Blackwood.
Casey Mazer. I don't know. That might be somebody else that has ice in his veins.
Yeah. And it looks like they got the foul called on Beers.
11 points for Mazer this quarter.
He's one of those better shooters in Monroe County as Beers misses it. Hangy with the ball, throws it up, away, and Black gets the comeback win.
Big win for Black. 73-71 is our final.
As Black improves to 1-1 in pool play, and Royal Blue falls to 0-2.
Black will play green tomorrow. And blue will take on red. Good game between these two coaches. This one got a little chippy, though.
Yeah, towards the end it got chippy.
Little arguments going on. Thing like that. Well, as we wrap up Game 2 and our second day of camp, thank you everyone for tuning in. Again, I'm Jack Scottney, joined by Jake Giudice. Have a good night, everyone.